Welcome to What Are the Odds of Football? My name is Anika. My one co-host is not here, but I'm sitting with one other co-host here, Pretty, aka Harry Maguire. Pretty, what's up?
Nothing much. So much football, though. So much football. You can't sleep. There is always a match every day. Something is playing every day.
Tell the people why you're wearing such a big t-shirt.
Dog, Bloemfontein, Terrence. Life caught up on me today, so I was wet, really wet, guys. So,
hey, don't tell these girls on. Don't tell these girls on. That's a belief. Anyways, we also have with us Terry, aka Mr. Man. I am cruising. How are you, Terry?
No, I'm good. I'm fresh. Can't complain. Yeah. I was sick during the week. Then I heard my team is playing. Then I got better. So yeah, I'm very happy.
Theo, does this mean you're with us now? I see you're unmuted.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. Theo, let me introduce you to a friend of mine. So his name is Terry, if you can see him.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. So now, hopefully now you won't have to say someone said. His name is Terrence.
John Terry.
Yeah, I think John Terry.
Yeah,
or Lone Wolf, I don't know.
T5.
And then we have a returnee to the channel.
Come on.
Zanga. Zanga, how are you? She's out. Network is killing her. Hopefully she can join us and just let us know. She'll signal us the moment she is free. Anyways, gentlemen, let us jump into let me just say yesterday's results. And which the first one was Liverpool winning 1-0 at Anfield. Pretty. This selfish pair of Nunes and Salah. Is it gonna work? What is the solution?
The thing is, as like each and every coach will say, a striker has to be selfish. You understand? But all other team of Liverpool team, you already have a selfish player.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So you don't need someone who's too selfish. You can be selfish as a striker. There are some certain parts whereby you see that I can score. If you say that you can score, you have to make sure that you score. You understand? Even if you miss, there has to be a small margin of miss, not something which you can say, they clowned it.
They could have gone 3-0 up.
He clowned it. Nunes, I feel like he's a good player for me.
Yeah.
But then he needs time to adapt to the system of the EPL and everything, the pressure which comes of playing for such a big team, you understand? But being selfish won't help him. Acquire those assists, get used to the system, and then you take it from there. You're not that player at that moment now to say that I can carry the team. You understand? He's not there yet. For me, I wish they can advise him, don't assist, do what you can do.
Away. Terry, what do you think?
Honestly, the one thing that I can say is that I didn't watch the game, but based on the question and the conversations that we've been having around Nunes, we just said yes. He's not ready, maybe for the EPL right now. You should do like what Pretty was saying. I totally agree with him. You should do what he can do, honestly. And with Liverpool's style of play, I'm not too sure exactly if he does fit in, honestly. And if he truly wants to be present and really make a difference when he gets on, you should really fill in the role of your your Firmino, the false nine role, or maybe even with his presence, be like Giroud, because one of the conversations that we had together where they were talking about Giroud and how he's been so successful, even playing in the World Cup. You mentioned that he's doing something that normally all strikers don't want to do, which is just drawing the man, making sure that he holds up play and really contributes to his team. And maybe he should occupy that role for now before he can really just gain the confidence. I know there's going to be 1 or 2 chances where he needs to shoot for goals so he can, get his confidence back because he's a goal scorer. But for now, he needs to just be thinking about the team And what we have learned over the few, I could say, months is that being selfish or thinking that you're above the team is not gonna it's gonna cripple the team at the end of the day. And the progress of the team is gonna suffer due to the fact that you are thinking about yourself and you're always thinking about yourself and you just want to propel your own vision. Then the team suffers.
All right. Theo, tell me, has West Ham fallen? And if they have, what happened?
With West Ham, I told you that before, and then West Ham have lost form. Actually, they're not playing pretty well lately. I don't know what their problem because I haven't been watching their games, but on record, they've really lost their touch. But yesterday it was just luck wasn't on their side. Actually, they missed a penalty. They would have got a point out of it. But I also didn't watch the game, to be honest. So I won't comment much on it. I'll just add on Nunes. I think Nunes is he's overhyped actually. Yeah, Nunes is overhyped. If you can check, Nunes only shined last season only with Benfica, where he scored 29 goals, if I'm not mistaken. But if you check the previous season before that one, Nunes got 6 goals in about 29 appearances for Benfica. So I think Liverpool messed up by going for a one season wonder person who like shown for one season and then they hyped him as if he's a star in Benfica. Terry.
Yeah. But also we must take into consideration because if you look at your Mo Salah, he when he went to Chelsea, he wasn't really that performing like that. So I would say, okay, maybe he had one bad season and he had one good season, but maybe the style of play just doesn't probably fit him. So we'll never know until in the later future. But like we said, the style of play for Liverpool is just not for him, honestly.
I want to agree with you when you show example with Salah. Salah didn't mature at Chelsea. Salah matured at Fiorentina and Roma. If you check the times that we loaned him out, he was excelling. He never got the chance at Chelsea. Remember that? I think, yeah, it was because of Jose. He didn't want to use it.
Yeah.
That's it. Salah, I think when last did he play? I think it was Fiorentina, the last team that he played. I don't know between Roma and the last team that he played. It really created Mo Salah, actually. Chelsea doesn't have a credit for Mo Salah, to be honest.
But
just like De Bruyne. De Bruyne. We don't have, as Chelsea, we don't have credit for De Bruyne. We must give credit to Wolfsburg.
Yeah. But so that's what what you call loans are for. You understand? Certain like you can know that you have your scouts. They can see a potential actually on a player. So that's why we loan out players so that they can get better. That's what loans are for actually, to develop a player, each and every player. So Busara, unfortunately for Chelsea, they didn't loan them out.
Chelsea loaned a lot of players.
Yeah.
Those guys.
And then they sold them only to be haunted by. But then back then Chelsea had a good squad. I understand why they did such thing.
Your Oscars and Hazard.
So but then I understand
so Liverpool messed up.
But but at this moment, because we can't loan out Nunes, you understand? It's something which it's gonna be they spend a lot, and already they classified Nunes as a crucial player and important player to the team, actually. So to loan out such a player, it's not,
you see how Nunes is playing now?
Yes.
That's Nunes. There's no Nunes that we'll see. There's no Nunes that's going to come.
All right, gentlemen.
Let's end it there.
Yeah.
That's Nunes.
End this topic. Theo, how dangerous is Anfield right now? Is it gonna be a problem, or is it just?
Anfield is gonna be a problem now. Liverpool are getting their form back, and I just saw not so long ago Naby Keita is back in training. I think things are adding up in Anfield right now. Liverpool are coming back to the title race. Let me put it like that.
All right. Zanga, are you there?
Bold statement.
Yeah, no, she's struggling. She's really struggling.
Yeah.
All right, Theo, I'm gonna actually just throw this question at you then. I heard rumors about Chelsea being a boring team. What's happening?
I know. I want to agree with that. Chelsea is not boring, to be honest. I watched it online yesterday. If you really watch the last 20 minutes, Chelsea was very entertaining, to be honest. It was attack after attack. I was so even impressed by Aubameyang. Aubameyang is really settling in well at Chelsea. He's playing well with the Raheem Sterling and everyone. Chelsea is not boring anymore.
Okay.
Can I ask you something? Is Chelsea a second half team or a first half team? Because at the moment, all the games, the previous game which I watched, the one which they won 2-0. First half, it was a boring match for me. You understand? Slow tempo of the game, everything was slow. But second half, after the 70 minutes, as they say, like they extend that tempo, like they play a different kind of football, which you can watch. It's the Premier League, fast football. You understand? But was saying that they're playing the same system as Tottenham, but with a different formation?
Or Madrid?
Yes, easy. You can take it.
I would say, due to the stats, we are a boring team in the first half and an entertaining team at the second half. I agree with you. But you must also remember we're trying to get our philosophy. We have a new manager. He's trying, first halves for new managers is to try out a formation or game plan that he came up with. And if he sees that it's not working, he changes it in the second half. So I think Potter will get his mojo, to be honest. We won't be boring in the first half anymore in the future. We're going there.
All right. Zanga, you wanna try again? Yeah, no.
What? Can you hear me?
Speak.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now clearly. Just stop muting yourself.
I feel she's playing the child.
All right, for those of you who don't know, Zaga is a full-time mother.
Must not tell me not audible.
Wait, repeat that. Try and chat and see. We'll try and pass on your answers and your questions.
Why is everyone quiet?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's dead. Your network is
dead. Try and put on the chat, and then we'll try and see what we can do. All right. Terence. Brentford is not an easy fixture, is it?
No. Brentford is not an easy fixture whatsoever. Like I said, in the Premier League, there's no really like what you call it, an easy win in the Premier League. Every team is really gonna fight you for those points, and that's the one thing about the EPL which makes it more exciting, is that every win you need to fight for it. Nobody's gonna just be chilling or laying back and say, "Come take the points." Like for instance, I could just take it back to Arsenal. Arsenal's been playing good football, but against Leeds, it looked like they looked like the second best team. It looked like they went there and they were literally handled by small boys. And you could see the physicality of the EPL, how people are just hungry and also they just want to fight you. And if you're allowed to get bullied in the EPL, that's where you can also just lose points. And that's why even last year, if I can just use Arsenal as a point of reference, how they lost like 3 points. I mean, 9 points in three consecutive games? It's because the teams got there and they were hungry and they're just willing to fight. And in most games, they just got bullied because they were a very young squad with not a lot of experience. And if you allow them to bully you, they're gonna take the points from you.
Away. All right, then let us go to the other fixture, which was the big game yesterday, where Manchester United won 2-0 at Old Trafford over Tottenham
Very
Hotspurs. Treaty, is Ronaldo disrespectful or are people overreacting?
So for me,
Uh,
I'll
Can I
say
just say something?
Wait.
wait.
It will come.
Can I-
It will
can
come.
I-
It will come. Everyone's gonna get this question.
No, no, listen. I was asking if we can discuss the game. We discuss the how good the game was of Man United before we step into Ronaldo.
No.
Because I feel like
Let's do Ronaldo and then let's go to the game. Don't worry. I got this.
Ronaldo.
For me though, I won't lie. Like as Ten Hag said, for me I didn't wanna entertain the shit of Ronaldo. Yesterday.
Mhm.
I was happy that we won, played good football. But then for me, if he plays against Chelsea, Ten Hag will lose my respect as
Okay.
a manager.
Okay.
You understand? If a player
Mm.
does certain things like that, actually he's trying to have power over you as a manager.
Mm.
That if you don't play me, I'll do such. You understand? He's old though. He's old, he has been there at the game, he knows how the game runs, the tactics of the game.
Mm.
I said it before, I think it was on Tuesday, that if we play Ronaldo, we won't win that game because we need to get behind the defense. You remember what I said?
You did, yeah.
That was the tactics of Ten Hag. So I don't understand why he was so pissed about it. You understand? He's old, he doesn't fit at the system anymore. So I feel like for him though to do that,
That's not true.
it disrespect the system, it disrespect the team as a whole, not just the managers. What will the young players, Sancho, Antonio, whatever, Lingard, whatever, all those young players, they look up to him. Now they're gonna say what whenever he does certain things. You understand? So for me, I lost my respect though. I don't respect him anymore. He's not the GOAT anymore for me.
Theo, I want to pass this question to you also, but I want to also ask you on top of your answer, should have they let go of Ronaldo?
Yeah, actually, I believe Ten Hag is really disrespecting Ronaldo as a person. Cause I remember last game he benched him on a big game like this. He said, I'm protecting or respecting Ronaldo. I wouldn't have put him in that blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then he's doing the same thing in the next big game. So he kind of felt disrespected and he feels belittled in the team. He can't
then
play big games and he's playing small games.
And then he puts
And-
in Ilanga.
And the other thing, they put Elanga. I know Ronaldo is a good player. If you can check, he really needs good, big games just to put him back in form. As I've said last, Ronaldo just needs to get back in form. And if Ten Hag is really destroying his morale and his spirit, he won't get Ronaldo back. And I don't know why he was so adamant on keeping Ronaldo if he's gonna treat him like this. You don't treat a star player like this, to be honest.
But Ten
A
Hag
person
didn't-
who gets paid more than everyone in the club.
Coming to you.
You don't do
Terry,
that.
Talk to me, Terry. What do you think? This is gonna be a long topic. Terence, are you also gone now? Zanga, we saw you on video. Are you there? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you're back.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm alive.
Okay, you were saying he
I'm
asked
here.
you a question. Did you hear him?
Terence, did you hear the question?
You guys. Yeah, and I'm back. I was always
Okay, so the question is,
yes.
do you
Loud and
think
clear.
Ronaldo was disrespectful, or should United have let him go? Or is everyone just overreacting?
Honestly speaking, I really believe that Ronaldo was trying to make a statement. Honestly, I
Okay.
mean, looking at the fact that he needed to walk 50 yards to go into the tunnel. I mean, in many places where you could walk into to the tunnel, maybe in any other, what you call it, any other stadium, it would
Yeah.
be like sneaky. But now he knew that he was at home, so he needed to walk a distance, and he was trying to clearly make a statement. Like, I mean, Man United played one of the best games yesterday, one of the best games, and it was up against a tough opposition. And to do that, it just rains what you call it, disrespect, honestly. But also, I can also just take what you call it, what Theo said. Theo said something that maybe handling big stars. It needs some level of what you call it, grace. I don't know. That's the only word that is coming to mind right now. Because what I understand is that you need to handle them in a different way, but also not fearing them, but also giving them an opportunity to be themselves. Because I mean, it's a big name within the club. But also they mustn't get the power or get the idea that they are in control. But you need to get the most or the best out of the star players that you have. And I remember what Obama said to our coach, I forget his name, Mikel
Arteta.
Arteta. He
How
said
can you forget
he
what?
can't
Wow.
handle big stars.
Okay.
He said he mentioned that he can't handle big stars, and I think it's quite relevant to this topic. So I don't know if it's Ten Hag can't handle the Ronaldo, or it's a matter of um I don't know if Ronaldo is just being disrespectful. Yeah.
All right. Zanga, I don't know if you saw the video where Ronaldo just walks off, 2 minutes left in the game. He just walks away. The game is not done. He's a sub. He walks away. Ilanga comes in before him. Do you think that Ronaldo is disrespecting the squad, or is everyone overreacting, or is in the right?
I want to say I agree with not the guy who's I just don't know their names.
Theo.
The other one. Yes,
Terence.
I agree
Terence.
with him when he's
Okay. Yeah, continue.
not that one.
Yeah.
He
Theo.
said they shouldn't treat him like that because he's a big star player and it's Ronaldo. Also, I feel Ronaldo, if he feels like now he's back, his Premier League, his Premier League just wants to career. Not
Your sound is bad. Zanga, just type your answer. Just type your answer on the
because
chat.
it's been such a long time.
Then Theo disappears. Type your answer on the chat there.
Pretty. To end up on that, actually, so the club released the statement today. They said that they won't be part of the squad which is traveling to Chelsea. Ronaldo, we won't be part of the squad. What are they actually saying to us? Actually, are they fed up with Ronaldo, or it's just a media thing? But for me, to answer myself, I'll say that Ten Hag doesn't take bullshit. It's either you play for him or you don't. You listen to his philosophy of football, or you stay in the bench. He's one of Jose's. You understand? I'd rather lose with the players who respect me than to have a player who doesn't respect me inside the pitch. You understand? I understand he wants to play, but then there are some matches whereby we go with tactics, though. You understand? If we were playing Brentford, like teams which can go on you, you understand, or low blow, you need Ronaldo. You understand? No teams which they are playing defensive football and counter attack football at the same time. While they have players like Hurricane, so on, whereby you know that only it takes them 30 seconds to from their side to your side. You understand? You need to press them. Ronaldo doesn't press. You understand? So it's all about tactics. For me, he's killing his own career at the moment. There is no way, there is no one who's gonna back him up now for what he did last night, actually. There is no way. It's his nonsense, he created it. It's all about if he's going through something, as you has mentioned that
last week,
last week, Uti is going through some things. It's fine. Take a break.
Yeah.
You're allowed to, you're a human being also. Take a break from football, couple of weeks, and then come back as a strong person. So my question now is, what statement is he sending to the international coach, actually? So
Okay.
if you don't play me now,
That's a good.
does he fit now in the international football?
If they don't play him, what
If
will
he
happen
don't, what will happen? We rather not win the World Cup
if I'm not playing?
if I'm not playing, or win the World Cup. You understand? So I won't understand what he's doing.
Terence, if Portugal were to win the World Cup and Ronaldo being a bench player, would it resonate as Ronaldo being the best player over Messi?
Wait, just repeat your question again.
If Ronaldo, or let me say Portugal, were to win the World Cup, and Ronaldo was on the bench, or let me say he was a sub player,
Yeah.
would it then, can we now say, hi, Ronaldo is still the best player. He became the best player because he won the World Cup. He's won the Champions League so many times. He's won the Ballon d'Or so many times. Or is it just, I need to play for me to prove? If I win the World Cup, then I'll be the best player. Or it doesn't matter.
Honestly, if I can just say the statement, I'm kind of biased because I still don't believe Ronaldo is the best player. I think the one thing that really just explains why I choose Messi over Ronaldo is due to the fact that like stuff like he did yesterday. That's one of the reasons.
Listen, the question is,
okay.
if Ronaldo was to win the World Cup with Portugal, but being a bench player, obviously the debate now it's equal. Do you understand? It's equal. One has more goals, one has more Ballon d'Ors, one is But the main thing now is whoever wins the World Cup will become the best player. So if we were to win the World Cup as a bench player, would it still count?
Yes, it will still count, honestly.
Okay.
I believe it will still count. Because you won what you call it, the World Cup with his national team. It doesn't matter, he was a team player. I mean, if Messi never wins like a what you call it, like amazing trophy like the World Cup, then of course Ronaldo's gonna take it just based on his accolades. Yeah, then for real. Sets him apart.
I want everyone to know who's watching. We're not saying that for you to be the best player, you win the World Cup. That's not the argument. We both I love Ronaldo and Messi. I love Ronaldo and Messi. But I don't know if we are closing this topic. I think it's going to continue. We've got 3 minutes and then we continue. But I want to say about this topic is that there are so many things to break down here. First of all, when Ronaldo walked off.
You said I must type and then you're not reading my chat.
I was about to remind you.
All right, let me read Zanga's answer, then we will continue after that. Zanga says that I am saying Ronaldo is back at his EPL team and probably wants to end his career as a player here at Manchester United with a bang and make history. But now things don't seem to be working. And his way they're not working his way with everything that is happening around him and in the field. He's being frustrated and we can see it's getting to him.
Beautiful answer.
To add on what Zanga is saying, one thing about Ronaldo is a public figure. You understand? That's another thing which keeps on. It motivates him. It destroys him at the same time. Being a public figure. So the media does get into Ronaldo's head. You understand? Now his other pressure that I'm no longer that Ronaldo who can score. I have so many goals not scoring. They're comparing me to Messi. You understand?
Yeah.
And another thing, I feel like he needs to just distance yourself from media though. Focus on football for once. Focus on football, readjust yourself again, find yourself, find your fitness. We know he's capable though. Ronaldo is capable of doing wonders though.
Yeah.
Things which can be done by not simple. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
But I feel like he needs to get to himself though. It's either he hasn't healed from whatever he was going through, or but you can tell from the television that the person is angry, he's
Yeah.
not okay. You understand? So I feel like he needs time though. He needs time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us log.